Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Akar Kodash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Honors to you brothers pushing out this truth all over the world, the hopeful elect. All right. So the title to this article, exclusive U.S. government agencies hit in global cyber attack. All right. And you also had Dabu cover this as well. All right. And this has been going on, all right, for some time now, but they're bringing it back. Okay, because these devils, all right, the wicked elite, they have an agenda to fulfill, all right, to usher in the CBDC, all right, the digital currency, the Fed now, all right, to completely eliminate cash, which has always been the plan of the global elite, all right, this fiat currency, all right, these FRN notes, they were never meant to last forever, man, just like these devils were never meant to last forever or rule forever, all right. Again, Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked, all right, and they have a short time. Going back to Revelations 12:12, all right, so they're speeding this thing up, man, okay. By July 1st, they're supposed to introduce, you know, a new system. I think it's the Fed now, if I'm not mistaken, all right. So these devils are ushering in, you know, they're going to blame these other countries, mainly China and Russia, all right. They're going to blame them and say that they're behind these cyber attacks, okay, and they're going to try to justify themselves to the public, all right, why they need more security, okay, pretty much taking more rights away from you, all right, the unrighteous decrees. So it says several U.S. federal government agencies have been hit in a global cyber attack by Russian cyber criminals that exploits a vulnerable and widely used software, according to a top U.S. cyber agency. So they're already telling you who it's by Russia. Okay, they're blaming Russia, man. All right, so I'm not going to read all the article. I just wanted to pull this article up. I'll put the link to this article in the description box. Pretty long article, you know, and they do stuff like this, man, so they could put it in your minds that this is serious, but you see how long this article is. You know, we're not going to, you know, get into it like that, but I am going to play a news clip, all right? But before I get that, let's go to the scriptures. I want to start with Isaiah 33:6. All right. Isaiah 33 verse 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times and strength of salvation. The fear of Yahweh is his treasure, man. So we have the wisdom and knowledge of the scripture. So we understand what's going on. We know that this is just smoke and mirrors. You know, we understand that these devils have an agenda to fulfill. All right. Which is the new world order. Okay. Getting you people microchipped. All right. Having you bow down to this system. Okay, we understand that's the ultimate goal of the wicked elite. And once they do that, once they make it mandatory, which we're praying that these devils speed it up, all right, so we could get the hell out of here, man. All right, but that's their whole goal. All right, and once they fulfill it, you know, once they get half the world microchipped, the Heavenly Father is going to come through, all right, and interrupt this man's enterprise. All right, but before any of that takes place, all that hell is going to break loose. And this is the perfect scenario, man. All right, they don't really have to use an EMP. You know, these devils, they could just press a button and turn everything off, man. All right, this weak grid that we have, okay, from the 1930s, man. Power lines, sagging power lines, man. All right, you got Tesla vehicles, all this new technology. All right, but you look outside your home and shit, you see these fucking power lines, man, sagging power lines. All right, old technology, man. You know, you people ever scratch your head about that? All right, you have all this new technology, you know, iPhone fucking 20. But look at the power lines, man. All right, and they even go as far as the only thing they will upgrade, check this out, the only thing they will upgrade, all right, from the power system is the damn pole that is attached to. They take away the wooden, all right, the wooden pole, right, and they give you a damn rusted like type of copper pole, you know, whatever metal that is made out of, you know. But again, the wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times and strength of salvation. The fear of Yahweh is his treasure. That's our treasure, all right, it's the fear of the Lord. So let's go to, I'm actually going to play a YouTube clip. Here we go. The U.S. cyber attack impacts federal agencies, NATO allies. All right, we're going to go ahead and play this, and I'm going to look up some of the institutions that the so-called all right, cyber hackers have hacked into. All right, so let's go ahead and play it.
Significant cyber attack has taken place across the nation and around the world. Federal agencies, state governments, and major universities were among those hit by a campaign of data theft and ransomware. CBS Philadelphia's Siafa Loors has more on what officials are calling an opportunistic attack.
Among the cyber attack targets are multiple federal agencies, including the Department of Energy. Also, Johns Hopkins affiliated hospitals in Maryland and Florida, Georgia's statewide university system.
Okay, so let's go ahead and look these up. All right, let's see why these systems are being hacked. All right, so we're going to start with Department of Energy. All right, which, you know, is very important. All right, let's see. Department of Energy, what is this? So the Department of Energy manages the United States nuclear infrastructure and administers the country's energy policy. The Department of Energy also funds scientific research in the field, so it makes sense, right, that they're targeting the Department of Energy, right, which manages all the energy around America, right? But again, man, these devils, man, and you people, you eat it right up, man. All right. Let's see. Let me see if there's any more information. Who is the Department of Energy run by? Let's see. Okay, the United States Department of Energy is an executive department of the U.S. federal government that oversees U.S. national energy policy and manages the research and development of nuclear power and nuclear weapons in the United States. All right, check that out, man. Okay. All right, so these are all war tactics. All right, this is the modern warfare right here, man. You know, before bullets starts to fly, before missiles fly, all right, you attack each other's grid. All right, and you see America's grid is falling, man. It's weakened, just like Biden keeps falling. All right, it's a perfect time to attack this place, man. All right, everything is being set up to do just that. So let's also get this right here, Johns Hopkins Hospital. So the Johns Hopkins Hospital is a world-renowned leader in patient care, serving the greater Baltimore community and patients from all across the globe. All right, so what else are they known for? Let's see. No, I was looking at something else, man. It was a little bit more info on Johns Hopkins. Okay, why is Johns Hopkins so famous? Let's take a look at that. Johns Hopkins was the nation's very first research university, and the realization of Gilman's philosophy here and at other institutions, and later attracts Johns Hopkins trained scholars, revolutionized higher education in America. All right, so the education system. All right, so also University System of Georgia. That's another one that they hacked. All right, so it says the University System of Georgia is a government agency that includes 26 public institutions of higher learning in the U.S. state of Georgia. The system is governed by the Georgia Board of Regents. It sets goals and dictates general policy to educational institutions, as well as administrating the public library service of the state, which includes 58 public library systems. All right, that's all we're going to get on that. Like I said, I just wanted to look up, you know, these departments, all right, that were hacked, so-called hacked. All right, so let's continue.
And the Minnesota Department of Education. British Airways was also hit.
The White House has been coordinating the U.S. government agencies involved to ensure that we can rapidly get out information for companies to figure out if they've been compromised, and information for mitigations, best practices on how to lock down your systems.
The U.S. government's Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency held a phone briefing characterizing the incident as an opportunistic attack, saying it does not present a systemic risk to U.S. national security. There is no confirmation about what group or country is behind the attacks. Still, officials say the hackers are part of the cyber criminal gang KLOP, believed to operate from inside of Russia.
They've started releasing some of the data that was stolen as part of their work to extort these companies?
The cyber criminals are exploiting a new software program called MOVEit, which companies and government agencies use to transfer data, including personal information. Last week, the FBI and the government cybersecurity agency warned companies to be on the alert for this kind of attack. Former intelligence officials told CBS News that the threat has been circulating for weeks, and they accused the government of being slow to act.
Yeah, the reason why they're slow to act because they're too busy planning the next attack. All right, again, this is just smoke and mirrors. All right, look up the allegory of the cave by Plato, man. All right, that's pretty much what this is, man. The shadows on the wall. All right, but we understand that the elites, they control both sides of the war. All right, and this is what they're ushering in. Okay, so let's go. Also, we're gonna close out with some scriptures here. Let's get Peter. 1 Peter 5 and 8. This is what the Lord wants us to do. All right. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour, man. So that's what these devils are doing, man. All right. So we have to be aware of this, man. All right, and understand, what these devils have planned. All right, not to get caught up in it, man. Okay, because there's a lot of distractions that are going on right now, man. You got Boosie, he's being thrown in jail for whatever reason. I could give a fuck, man. Like I said, I can't stand these so-called celebrities, man, rappers, whatever. All right, this is all distractions, man, for what they're about to do. What you should be interested in, man, is making sure you got your solar equipment together, your generators together. All right, get your, what I'm saying, for a backup, get your candles together, buy some lanterns. All right, the old school ancient lanterns, man. Okay, that use, you could either use like olive oil or kerosene oil. All right, get things like that, man. All right, but these devils are planning a lights out. All right, and we're not ignorant, man. We're not ignorant to what they're doing. So you know what? Let's go ahead and end with that. 2 Corinthians 2 and 11. Let's see. Where is it at? Okay, here we go. I was on the wrong one. So 2 Corinthians 2 and 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. With that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Akakodas. Next video, Shalom.